the plays when they matter.
Game. It was one of the worst Super Bowls I've ever seen.
He was like, "Oh, he converted."
It was horrible.
A lot of people thought it was boring. Honestly,
but it was good football display.
Like good football.
It was good football. It just wasn't the excitement that you're normally seeing.
So I have bad news for you, Lauren. At Aviation 1436 says no second-year quarterback has ever lost in the Super Bowl and gone back.
So Jalen Hurts
lost.
That wasn't his second year.
His first Super Bowl. Lost his first Super Bowl. Anyway, doesn't matter. Here we are.
Yeah, didn't Jalen Hurts lose his first one?
I think it's the second year.
That wasn't his second year. That was his second year as a starter, not his second year in the league. He didn't start right away.
Okay.
So anyway.
Okay. Yeah, but they're still active QBs, Mr. Comment Guy. All right. Brock Purdy, Joe Burrow, and now Drake May. The future's bright for the NFL. Okay, one of those guys is going to go back.
This is what I saw, and this is what concerns me about Drake May. Even at 23 years old, and maybe this is a product of college football, and it's something that I've been complaining about for quite a while now. John Gruden complains about it. We're in the clap era. But the fact that you're in the Super Bowl, the biggest game of the year, and you're the quarterback who's up for MVP, second in voting, and you don't do anything at the line of scrimmage other than bark out a few numbers and get the ball snapped to you. I don't know if that's a Josh McDaniels problem or if that's a Drake May problem. On top of that, so there's no adjustments being made at the line of scrimmage. You know that as part of the Collin County crash and you being my quarterback currently, I would never handcuff you in such an egregious way.
I agree. It was clearly visible.
And then here's the other thing that really bothered me was as the game progressed, I kept watching and thinking, okay, what's the adjustment, right? What are we going to do to combat? And there was nothing. There was nothing. This brings me back to the Josh McDaniels conversation of, wow, he didn't really have to do a lot when Tom Brady was there, did he? Because Tom Brady made it right all the time. And now you can't make it right for your young quarterback. And to me,
he got to the Super Bowl. He made it pretty right most of the time.
Okay, well, let's talk about that. Because in the playoffs, first of all, everyone would agree or would say that the Patriots had an easy schedule in the regular season. Okay, it's easy to say that, but it is the NFL. But I'll say in the playoffs, you ran against three different scenarios, which heavily favored you to win the game. Against the Chargers, they were depleted from an injury perspective. Their entire roster, you took care of them. Then you got to play the Texans. Well, that was the only game where they were healthy, but C.J. Stroud, as we know, can't win a game if it's handed to him. So he's out. But then you have to go to Denver, and Bo Nix is out of that game. So you don't have to play Buffalo with Josh Allen. You don't have to play Lamar Jackson. You don't have to play Patrick Mahomes. You get to play a depleted Justin Herbert roster. And then you get to play the Broncos without their starting quarterback. And Sean Payton, who did no justice by Jarrett Stidham to help him out in that game either. Your defense, to me, is what carried this team through. Defense played great in the Super Bowl, but you can only play at that high of a level for so long, right? Because at some point you just tire out, and they were on the field the whole time. The Patriots didn't cross the 50 till the third quarter, late in the third quarter.
Shout out to their punter.
When it's that sort of performance, at some point you're going to get tired. The Seahawks, to me, the story of this game is Sam Darnold not making a mistake, although I said 5. I think Brandon and you both said 2. There was a lot of interceptions that the Patriots left on the field Sunday.
There's a lot of sacks too, but that's kudos to Darnold, man. He got away. He got away. He got away.
A couple of plays, but to me, this Super Bowl win was all about what we always say in the playoffs: run game and defense. Walker got it going late, but that defense from Seattle put in an all-time historical classic performance that I would put right next to the 85 Bears and the 2000 Ravens. I mean, Drake May was sacked 8 times and didn't look comfortable from the first play of the game when his left guard and left tackle got tossed into him like a couple pancakes. So to me, when you can run through an opposing team's offensive line like that, and you can't make any adjustments, not even coming out of the halftime, you're set up for failure.
Oh, you can. You just I'm with you. It's a choice. Like, why didn't they?
But you didn't. And
it's clear.
And if you look at
all three of us on this panel would have done something. I'll go down the line. Here you go. Nuhi, you go into halftime. You're the Patriots. You tell me, what's the adjustment on the offense? Come on, Coach Nuhi.
We got to protect him.
Okay, how are we doing that? We're just gonna say get better.
We're going match.
No, I mean, you got to at least slide or utilize a guy. You probably got to switch in some personnel changes. I mean, I think you run a little bit more 11 personnel or 21 just to kind of figure that out and just trim the edges a little bit. You got to hinder that
for the viewers at home. For the viewers at home, go into detail because I love it. What's the 11-man? What are they talking about?
11-man personnel, I mean, you got one back, one tight end. What it's going to help do is just help, isolate that line pressure a little bit. Right. I mean, you got a bigger option, then you got your two receivers on the outside, right? Got your slot, then you put them in. You can do a lot of different things.
Oh, I love it. Tim,
it's going to be a guy who can chip and move. I mean, I think the chip and move would have really helped off of play action or rollout, get this guy moving a little bit because that pressure is just closing in. The B gaps weren't there.
If
you go to 12 personnel, you got one back and two tight ends. So 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna
go heavy. You have Austin Hooper. You have Henry. You signed two tight ends to run what?
I don't know. Boys involved very much, and those guys save your life there, right?
There we go.
So it always helps, man.
So you tell me, Tim, what was another adjustment we could have done?
I mean, obviously the tight end. I love the tight end. How about we move the pocket a little bit? How about we slide the pocket some? How about we do some half roll stuff? Cut the field and make things easy for Drake May. How about every receiver isn't running 15 and 20-yard routes on every play? How about we throw some screens in there because we didn't see any of those? Do something to get the ball out of his hands and get some confidence. Because
I just want to be clear. These are adjustments that should be made by an offensive freaking coordinator. Okay. And you could have picked any of them. You could have picked any type of adjustment to make and try it out. Right. Mine was, shift the pocket, slide some protections, rollouts. Play action wasn't terrible. It's not like we're getting stuffed at the line. We're still gaining 2 or 3 yards to keep them true. You could at least done. It was, I don't know. It was frustrating. Again, I didn't want to go down this path again. Now you're getting me all riled up.
But here we are.
I'm okay, as if I have a game as if there's a Patriot game next week. So, no, we're focused in. We're dialed in. I think we might even change Will Campbell to a guard, to a center, something like that. I think he'd be a great center, if you ask me. But we're going to have to see what adjustments they make in the offseason.
Did the Patriots try a screen or a draw? No, they did. I think Drake took off running the one time.
It wasn't a call or anything, but he tried to get out of there.
Right, he just tried to get out of there. The whole thing was messy to me, and the last thing I'm going to say about it is again, Josh McDaniels. We talk about him in such high regard. We forget about the fact that he took a job, then reneged on that job, then took another job, got fired from that job. This dude hasn't done anything without number 12 as his quarterback. He has not won anything of consequence without number 12 as his quarterback. And to me, that's an issue. That's an issue that needs to be fixed for Drake May's sake, because second year in the league and you can't even change protection up front, bro. We got
to get to the Super Bowl. Well, first of all, McDaniels wasn't there last year, and Drake May only played 7 games. But McDaniels, that's a big statement to May then, because if he got him to the Super Bowl, then that's even more than I put on May. Because McDaniels,
I don't think he got them there.
That's doing something.
I think his defense and circumstance got him there.
McDaniels is doing something to get him to the Super Bowl, bro. It's not like you don't have an offensive coordinator.
Bro, we act like he's not one of the best OCs of all time.
Yes.
Okay, well, I mean, we say that. We say that why? Because he won all those Super Bowls, and who was at quarterback? Tom Brady. What did he do with the Raiders? What did he do with the Broncos? Oh, he never went to Denver to take that job.
He
put Mac Jones in the playoffs his rookie year.
He did it. Did they win anything? Did they win anything?
Tim, if you're the offensive coordinator and your quarterback has success, are you crediting yourself as well?
What did he do on Sunday that told you he's a top mind offensive coordinator in the NFL? What did he do? One adjustment that he made. Nothing.
We could say the same thing about what did Sam Darnold do? What did Sam Darnold do to show you he's a top tier quarterback?
Didn't say Sam. Never said Sam Darnold is a top tier quarterback. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it. Did this win make Sam Darnold a top tier guy to either of you?
What's your definition of a top tier guy? Because I think we throw around that. We throw around that way too much now.
Is he a top 10 QB right now?
Yes. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
I say no.
Okay.
I say he's not where he was. A lot of people put him in. Is it though? Is it?
I was thinking top 5. Is he top 5?
You realize he turned the ball over one time in the playoffs this year?
He's like 11 to 13 for me, Nui, just with respect. He's right there. He's right there. But I can think of 10 guys that you would take over him.
I think what he's
done 10 guys that you would take over him. There's got to be at least 10 quarterbacks you take him.
Sam Darnold proved this.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Nui. I wanted to. Go ahead.
I like Sam. I think Sam is a smart guy. He's a veteran leader. And this may be lost on the two of you because you're much younger than me. Sam Darnold, to me, is Brad Johnson. Good quarterback, decent arm, can make the throws.
Decent arm? Listen.
Has he got an elite arm? No, he doesn't. Does he have a Josh Allen arm? Does he have a Lamar Jackson arm? Does the ball jump off his hand like that? No. He throws some good passes. He also should have had 5 interceptions on Sunday. He should have. There was 3 that were dropped. So we can talk about Sam Darnold and what the Super Bowl did for him. To me, the Super Bowl didn't do anything for me except show that he was in a good situation. He didn't make the mistakes. And really, he could have. I think the Patriots, they just dropped interceptions. They were not in the right place. He's disappeared. I know he's a Sam Darnold guy. Sam Darnold went to USC. So we're always going to stick up for our USC quarterbacks here.
Compare this man to
I'm just saying, Sam Darnold is exactly who I thought he was before the Super Bowl, in my opinion.
So we're just going to ignore that he threw for damn near 350 and 3 touchdowns in the NFC title game and put the team on his back and was going toe-to-toe with the MVP, but he's not a top 10 quarterback? Come on, bro.
He's in a great situation.
Come on, bro. And he has a decent arm?
Could you tell me some other quarterbacks that could win in Seattle?
A decent arm.
So I'm with you, Nuhi. I think he's talented, but I also still don't think that
he does. No, that's why he was picked.
No,
I do think that the tangibles are there, but I still think Darnold is outside the top. He's still a tier 2 QB for me, and I would put him minus the Super Bowls with the likes of Troy Aikman, Russell Wilson, these Super Bowl winning quarterbacks.
I'll put him over.
Oh, you can't put him with Troy. You can't.
I'll put him over.
Absolutely, I put him over Justin Herbert.
Give me her.
And like I said, he's not over
Herbert.
Would you take him over Baker?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I say no. Would you take him over Goff? Would you take him over Goff?
Yes.
It depends. Yes. It depends on the situation. If I have a great run game, no. If I have an average run game, I'm taking him
what
over
happens
Goff.
when he has a great run game.
Are you taking him over Brock Purdy?
Yes.
No.
I'm lying.
Are you taking him over Caleb Williams?
Yes.
Are you taking him over Patrick Mahomes? Are you taking him over Josh Allen?
No.
Lamar?
Back to it, though. No. Are you taking him over Caleb Williams?
Right,
yes.
Let's get back to what?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. You're insane.
I am.
Yes.
I am not. No, I would not.
You know
I would not. A peer of mine
why?
Said he would take him as well.
With completions. He bores me with sustaining drives. He bores me with not turning the damn ball over so much.
Okay.
In crucial games when it matters the most, and this guy didn't turn the ball over one time in the playoffs.
I get you, and that's
Maybe
awesome.
A quarterback that's done that, that's won a Super Bowl. Don't worry, I'll wait.
If you put Sam Darnold on the Bears aren't relevant. If you put
that's not what we're talking about, though.
Seahawks,
we're talking talent versus operation. Operation, he's playing at a high level, fellas.
The question is, if you're going to go win a Super Bowl right now, you're taking Sam Darnold over. Yeah. Hey, well, I got to ask you this too, Nui, because I hate to say it.
I ain't taking him over Purdy, my dog.
Right. And see, I'm not taking him over Drake May either. He's 7 years later. I'm not taking
Drake May.
No.
Yes.
No. He's younger and all this is tangibles. I can't. No.
Listen, here's the thing, fellas. Here's the thing. Your job as a quarterback is to get your team in the end zone. Your job as a quarterback is to sustain drives. Your job as a quarterback is to not turn the ball over in crucial opportunities in which
that's what he did
not do, guys. There has not been a quarterback that has won a Super Bowl that has not turned the ball over in the playoffs. He is the first one to do it. The first.
There's a lot of firsts. There was a lot of firsts.
So go chat GPT that bitch. Figure it out. I'm just letting you know, like, he played quarterback the way I need my quarterback to play. It may not be fancy, but when you have opportunities to be explosive, you are explosive. When you have opportunities to say, hey, I'm going to throw the ball away because this looks like a shit situation. That's what I need. I don't need a guy who's going to be a human highlight but can't sustain drives and can't win me championships. I don't need it. I need bore me with completions, bore me with sustaining drives, bore me with getting into the right play. That's what Sam did, man. And for guys to still like knock the narrative, I'm not putting him top 5. Hell, I just put him at 10. But you can't tell me right now, in the past 2 seasons, there's not a guy that is playing better ball at the quarterback position than a Sam Darnold, minus a few guys. Those are facts. Facts over feelings. The guy won over 30-plus games with 2 different teams. Two.
So let me ask you this, Nuhi, because the performance last night changes all if just 1 touchdown is scored by the Patriots, and then actually we get to see whether or not Sam Darnold can actually, like he played with the lead all game, so he did what was asked of him. And he shouldn't be Super Bowl. He shouldn't be penalized for that, and I know people are. They're penalizing him for not, like his stat line. If you look at it, wasn't other than the turnovers.
It wasn't good. It was okay, but there's several quarterbacks that have won championships that are now Hall of Famers. Joe Montana's first Super Bowl was under 200 yards. I think he threw for 150 yards. Then you have Troy Aikman's. Troy Aikman had a okay Super Bowl. Then you had a Ben Roethlisberger who had an okay Super Bowl in one of his
very similar stat line to Darnold.
Projected Hall of Famers. Now, are we saying is Sam going to be a Hall of Famer? We're not getting there yet. But to put him in a Brad Johnson category with his ability is what?
Brad Johnson was a very good quarterback and did win a Super Bowl in Tampa Bay.
Tim, we're talking
when
about
the right coach, the run game, and the right defense. That's what Sam Darnold did. He got the right situation, a good run game, and a really good defense. Like
my man compared him to a guy that wears elbow pads to throw.
I watched Brad Johnson his whole career.
I did too.
Who could sling the ball.
He could.
But he needed the right opportunity.
But he is not the talent near as Sam. Not even close, bro.
Same guy. I'm sorry. When you
not
talk about
the same
career,
guy.
When you talk about career, same guy. He's not Troy Aikman. Well, I mean, we're comparing.
Are you taking Sam Darnold? I'm still stuck on this. I'm still stuck. Are you taking Sam Darnold over Trevor Lawrence?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like Trevor Lawrence. I'm taking Sam.
Are you taking him over Joe Burrow?
Nope.
He won a Super Bowl though.
No. Again, Sam Darnold proved do the same thing. I do think they can do the same thing
athletically, but as far as like being available, Sam, Joe's not available.
Producer,
Joe's been available.
Log this down. We need to rank these quarterbacks. This is take up some of our time. For the offseason, we need to rank our quarterbacks.
We're going to talk about this next week.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Let me ask you guys this, and I know what Lauren's going to say.
Lord, have mercy.
He's just like him.
He's not, Tim. You can't even name me 3 things outside of his height that are just like him.
I'm talking about the situation, bro.
You're not being
and then he got in a great situation with a great defense.
You're talking to me like
he's an average game and he won a Super Bowl.
We're talking talent versus talent, but you're saying performance versus performance. Okay, fine. He gave you a Brad Johnson performance in the Super Bowl, but to compare each other in the talent category isn't no.
I'm just talking from a career standpoint. He's gonna have a similar career to Brad Johnson. Probably win this Super Bowl, and that will probably be it for him. Which takes me to this question: who will be back first, the Patriots or the Seahawks? Keep in mind that Walker is a free agent and may or may not be a Seahawk next year.
History would say Patriots. That's even without the bias. They've made it, and back since. But the Seahawks are right behind. So, I mean, hell, we've been to 12. So, yeah.
I'd definitely say the Patriots.
And look at the division, bro. The 49ers are going to be healthy next year. Stafford's coming back. I don't even think the Seahawks make it back to the playoffs next year.
The Patriots are the team that could make it before the Seahawks. I agree. You have a young quarterback. You have a young, a good young defense led by a very strong defensive coordinator, head coach, and Variable. I think you got to figure out how you can make Drake May do more at the line of scrimmage and have more ability there. But Seattle's in a tougher division. Not a young quarterback, right? We don't know what their run game will look like. Will they keep Walker? Will they, will he stay there? Will they be able to pay him enough to keep him there? Because he's an MVP now. He's going to get something. He's going to get the bag from somebody. Although Chris Collinsworth didn't help him. What did you guys think of the Chris Collinsworth comment? He doesn't catch the ball very well. He doesn't block very well, so he has to be a good runner. What did you guys think of that? Because I thought, wow, you put him on blast after he drops a pass. That would have been a very difficult catch to begin with. And then you just basically say he sucks at all these other things, but he can run the ball.
Charbonnet, we forget he's there and he is great. And K9 had injuries the previous 2 years. Running backs are about duos now. So, I mean, I don't care about the comment. The league's going to drag you down anyway when you're a running back. So you're not going to get the biggest, bread. But that O-line is who I'm crediting. They were moving everything. I think any running back could have ran behind there. I think it's a credit to the defense that he didn't get any touchdowns. And it was 26 carries, 135. But, like 26 carries is a lot. He showed he can carry the workload in the game that mattered. I think he gets paid right below market because he takes a friendly discount. So, yeah.
Is he going to stay in Seattle?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Think he takes the bag? Someone will pay him more to leave Seattle, no doubt.
Yeah, but he's probably going to stay with that team. I don't know. Maybe he just takes the – I don't see him taking a bare minimum deal or just a in-between deal. I think he's going to cash in on why his value's high. And I don't blame him. I don't.
No friendlies. He's not taking no
friendlies. I heard Sam was supposed to expect it to get an extension as well, $200 million.
He's only making like 48, I think, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to get another.
So they're going to give him another 5-year pretty much.
They're probably going to give him a
it's a restructure too. Yeah,
probably
restructure as well.
47,
200. Baker took 100, and you're telling me Sam Darnold's going to take 2?
Bro, Sam is better than Baker. Stop.
Well, Sam's already taken a lot of money, so I'm sure it's a restructure. So he's actually saving money by taking more money.
Yeah, he's saving money.
We're going to talk about this. Now we've got like 3, maybe 4 weeks worth of conversation about who's better than who. Because I can't wait to learn what Sam Darnold does better than Baker Mayfield. I'm very interested to hear that breakdown.
In your words, drives the bus.
Everything.
Hey, yeah, but Baker's not a bus driver.
Darnold showed that he's pretty smooth and will not scrape the edges of that thing.
He did.
He won't turn it over. He ain't gonna do too much, but he's gonna just
he's more athletic than him. He's got a good arm. He's just as talented. What are we talking?
More athletic than Baker?
I don't know that he's more athletic. He's not tough.
Sam was a hooper, bro. What?
Ooh.
See,
I didn't know you had such a. I didn't know you were so emotional about Sam Darnold.
No, I know Baker was a hooper though too. That's what I'm saying. I think they're a great comparison.
Sam, yeah, bro, he's legit. Like
one has more seasoning.
Did you guys watch Sam in USC?
Yeah, baller. He was deserving of the number 3 pick.
Cold.
He was deserving.
Cold.
But we also saw Baker. We also saw Baker at Oklahoma.
Yeah, we saw
turn the ball over a lot.
Baker in that system, boy, was woo.
I'm still
situation matters. Situation matters.
I'm still going to lean
and side comment too.
5 interceptions on Sunday.
I'm going to lean on a more durable.
Side comment. Sam Darnold was asked, and it goes back to what I said prior to getting to Seattle. The game when he was with the Vikings is what the Patriots kind of inadvertently had to ask of Drake May. It's all on Drake May, right? It was all on Sam Darnold when he was Viking. This was not the case with Seattle. They literally were like, that's why we bought him, because we want him to just not to take the walk. Sometimes you let that 3-0 pitch go, that 0-3 pitch go by. Most of the time.
Well, you also got to attest that Vikings defense was pretty grimy too. They had a good defense. They had a good team. That was a 14-win team. Just wasn't saying.
But in that game, it was on Darnold. They put it on Darnold, drop back and pass. They didn't run the ball 26 times, that's for sure.
Right.
So,
I mean, Darnold has a great team under him. I mean, is he driving the bus?
Matters.
Yeah, but that's your job as a quarterback. Drive the damn bus. Don't turn it over. Hey, you didn't wreck. Great job. You didn't wreck all playoffs, kid. You deserve to be at least some respect on your name there. I don't think you're seeing ghosts anymore, but that dude on the other side was.
I will say this for Drake.
Nah.
I don't know if you'll agree.
He was seeing ghosts.
I don't know if you'll agree with me on this, Brandon, but I thought the two best throws of the night came from Drake May. And they came in back-to-back throws on one drive. The one that he threw on the dig down the middle in between like four defenders, and then the touchdown that he threw in the corner.
Matt
to me,
Collins.
those are the two best throws of the entire night.
Might be
not
the
made by Sam
luckiest
Darnold,
throw
made by
I've
Drake
ever
May.
seen over 4
That was
people.
not luck.
That should
have
Darnold, though.
Bro, that
Darnold, though. Darnold's throw, they don't give enough credit for how early he threw that corner route. The touchdown to Bobo. I knew when he let it go early, there was intent behind that ball. And they did great job by running off Gonzo, which QB cornerback 1, bro. They need to pay him ASAP.
Yeah, he's gonna get paid.
He was great.
He's
the top corner in the league.
Well. And
I heard one thing I was right about.
$40 million a year.
I'll take it. Give it to him, please. We have a history of not paying DBs. Remember that. So
that's true.
We groom them, we breed them, we let them go. All of them. Hakeem, Revis, Gilmore. Butler was a one-play hit, but still
Look, man, we can't hang so much on the Super Bowl because we obviously know that, hey, just get it done and win. Who cares how you perform, right? And
who cares how you got there? We know how it goes.
It's just, man, those games just effing win, right? And that one team did and one team didn't, but I don't think either team should, be
What if there's a love triangle next year where Seattle owns Levi's, but now the Niners go and win at SoFi. And then all these stadiums in Cali are just, owning each other's stadiums. Because that was a home game, bro. It was a home game. When the Patriots came out of the locker room, there was like no noise. Like no one cared.
I heard a few boos, but when Seattle came out, like the roof came off the place.
It was a home game.
It was insane. Like I was like, oh, this is going to be great.
Those are some real passionate fans up there, man. It's hard to play there.
Well, I'm looking for not the 49ers to be in SoFi next year. If you guys saw the Super Bowl colors, it's clearly the Bears and the Dolphins. I don't know how the Dolphins are going to get there because they're moving on from Tua. They don't have a quarterback worth a Super Bowl.
I don't know how the Bears are going to get there either.
Well, because we have Caleb Williams.
That's why. and y'all always try to play catch up, and it bit you in the ass. So you got to.
That was last year. Now we're
until
going
you can learn how to sustain. We ain't talking about championships yet.
You'll see.
Maybe I'll trade for Darnold.
Don't have so much hate in your heart when you talk about the Bears.
I don't have hate in my heart. I just prove me when I'm wrong.
I thought you loved your USC quarterbacks, man.
I do. I like Caleb, but hey, what do I always say? Bore me with completions. He does not do that. If I want to watch a Caleb Williams game, I'll turn the game off the whole damn time, and then 6 minutes left, then I'll cut it on.
Oh my goodness! All right,
it's the truth.
Let's move on to our hot topics for the day, so we can get up out of here and get everybody back to work.
How does that win you games?
We'll have plenty of talks about Caleb Williams in the future. Let's talk about some of these coaches changes, or not yet the coaches. There's a little bit of coaches changes in these hot topics. Number one, Schwartz has left Cleveland. He has stepped down as the defensive coordinator after Todd Monken, how do you say his last name, took the head coaching job. What do we think about that? I mean, you had one of the top defenses in the league for the last few years, and you just stepped down. Is that a Cleveland issue? What do we think about him leaving the Browns?
Yeah, I think it's a Cleveland issue, man. I mean, he applied for that position twice and got denied, and Jim Schwartz, even as a head coach in Detroit, I mean, he brought some nastiness to that team, where Dan Campbell picked up and ran with it. But man, I don't think you get rid of the guy. It's unfortunate, but he wants to be a head coach, man. He's proven himself, and he wants that opportunity too. So he's probably done with it. I don't blame him. Cleveland's a shit show right now, and hopefully Todd Monken can bring it back, because I think the NFL needs those old school teams to be good again. The Raiders, the Browns. We ain't going to say the Jets, because damn shit, Jets ain't never been good.
The Jets have never been good.
Just like those type of teams, man. I mean, I feel like the AFC North is up for grabs, man. It's all really new coaches.
Yeah.
New coaches, right, except the guy who really should have got fired.
And who was that?
Matt Taylor. Oh. God.
Okay. Lauren?
Definition of insanity. Every year.
I was with everything. Y'all kind of took that one for me. I don't need to harp on what is it? Beat a dead dog or whatever. Yeah, I'm with it. It's
yeah. How about this? Justin Herbert has to be a very, very happy camper. Not only does he have Harbaugh as his head coach, but now Cliff Kingsbury going to stay an offensive coordinator. And I'm sorry, that was so wrong. He's got Mike McDaniel. That's still great. Cliff Kingsbury's headed to the Raiders to be the OC over there. Right? Or is he with? Yes. Don't ask me.
So.
What's that?
Did he?
I think he's the quarterback coach for the Chargers, isn't he?
No, Mike McDaniels took over the OC job for Justin Herbert. And do I feel like that is a cool mesh? Yeah, it's cool. It's cute. But, hey, dude, you better win because you're on a short leash.
Kingsbury is going to the Rams.
I said L.A. I meant L.A. I said the Chargers. He went to the Rams. Gosh, I'm discombobulated because we are off schedule.
Same colors, different mascot.
He's going to run Matthew Stafford's offense, obviously. He's not going to run the Kyler Murray offense there or the Texas Tech offense there. He's going to run what Matthew Stafford wants, yes?
Yeah.
Building for the future at the same time.
I mean, he's going to run Mike McVay's offense. This kind of gives me Matt Nagy and Kansas City vibes, right?
Yeah.
McVay's the offense coordinator there.
I think he's going to be more of Matt Stafford's consultant than anything.
There you go.
Yeah.
Probably the eyes in the sky, or hey, because I mean he is a quarterback, man, and when you play that position, we act like Cliff's not a good OC because he is. He actually is. He's proven, right? He's got 10 games as a head coach, and then he turned around in the NFC title game with a rookie quarterback. So I feel like meshing these two minds will definitely help, and that could help, keep, Stafford, maybe even longer.
Well, Stafford did say he's coming back. So
I think Stafford's saying he could come back. I think there's still opportunity that he might not. And even if he does come back, you have to plan.
He said he's returning.
He said he's returning.
I know, but as he's coming back, he's not. Come on, let's be real. He's not doing the OTAs. He's not. There's a lot of holes that the vet is not really going to do. And you bring in a Kingsbury to fill in those holes, to develop this QB2 just in case. Because let's be real, Stafford's back. It's still lingering. All his it's great he wants to come back, and great that he played the whole season. But you know what I mean? You're a quarterback.
You got to
be a target on your back, and the backups have to be good to go because the 49ers got one. You know what I mean? Seattle's gonna have to you
got to go to Minnesota.
That division's tough, man. So
that division,
they have to prepare for everything, and this is just extra help to get them over the edge and free up McVay a little bit. So,
all right. Well, a lot of offensive minds there for Matthew Stafford to work with. We had
real quick. It's like bringing in Tim to coach with Prime. Yeah, same thing.
Okay. Yeah. I had absolutely no responsibility. I just hung out with
and that will be Cliff Kingsbury. He's just going to be helping out Stafford, chit-chatting with good old Lowe.
See, and I don't want that job ever again. Not that I wouldn't work with Prime, but I don't want the job where I'm just hanging out in the background with the quarterbacks because I'm much more detail oriented than that.
Oh, we know.
So, as you know now, we had a passing last week, just before the Super Bowl, of a Hall of Fame quarterback in Sonny Jurgensen. Played for the Washington Redskins back in the day, before my time even. But rest in peace to Sonny. Sorry for his family, for their loss. I hope that both of you know who Sonny Jurgensen is. And there he is. 1934 to 2026. He was one of the original passing quarterbacks back then, right? They weren't doing a lot of passing, but he sure did. He was also very athletic. And, the NFL loses a Hall of Famer, and that's always a sad thing. Anything to say from the two of you? Have you at least watched some of his highlights at all?
Never. Rest in peace, my man.
Okay.
He made it to 91. That's a beautiful long life, man.
Agree.
Respect.
Agree. Lauren's are you there, Lauren? You're frozen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I'm here. No, I sorry.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, I had heard of him. So to say that I knew who he was when you're like, hopefully, no, I didn't know who he was. But when you hear of a passing that's a Hall of Famer, you do try to revisit the game. Unlike you, Tim, I don't have a codex in my head that goes back for.
Yeah, you got a Rolodex and stuff. Did you watch him play, Tim?
No, I said he was before my time. Clearly,
barely. But no, I what I did read was that, and of course, when it comes up, Vince Lombardi said this guy was a great quarterback. He didn't talk a lot, but Lombardi said he was a great quarterback. So when you dive into it, I'm definitely not watching the film, but you try to read up on what type of things that they were. And I think this was yesterday I did this, or I think it was yesterday morning, maybe because I saw it on the TV, or it was mentioned, or this morning. I don't know, man. My days are gone since the Super Bowl. I've been upset, but I took a brief look into it, and it was cool to see that. Yeah, he was the first one to kind of sling it. You know what I mean? To start letting it rip.
See another thing.
He was a shorty too. 5'11".
Yeah. Another thing that we're going to do in the offseason is we're gonna give some NFL history classes around here. I'm going to start to impart some knowledge on some of the guys that came before us. That's
everyone's going to be like this.
Maybe not. And people like to learn. Lesson. People enjoy learning sometimes.
Hey, he's one of the first quarterbacks I know outside of like a Peyton Manning and probably a Tom Brady that made the Hall of Fame in both of Philly and Washington.
There you go.
That's pretty dope. Yeah.
There you go. Brandon is learning and he's enjoying it. Kirk Cousins.
You just made Tim's week right there. You just made his week.
Hey, he made some first team All Pros, 5-time Pro Bowler, led the league.
He's about to have a lesson plan for you.
Okay, youngster.
Now you're gonna have homework. Watch. Now you're gonna have homework at the end, Newhie.
I like it. I like it,
Sonny.
I like
He's gonna be like, go look up Icky Woods. Go look up Icky and tell me what you know.
Icky Woods was awesome. Do you not remember the Icky Shuffle?
He's the first Duke Blue Devil quarterback.
Bro, the Icky Shuffle was a He would.
Don't do that, Tim.
Oh man, yeah.
We look like some unseasoning.
I can season. I can season.
That right there, Tim, was definitely not the Super Bowl.
That was not the Super Bowl.
That damn wasn't the Super. Now you had the last one. You could have.
That's close enough, I guess.
Oh
man.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis.
So back to the guy you look like in Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins wants to play again, folks. Will it be in Atlanta?
Come over to San Francisco.
It's got to be in Atlanta. It's got to be because you got to think Coach wanted him in Cleveland, didn't get him in Cleveland. He went to the Falcons. You're there. Michael Penix, injury prone, hasn't shown that he's the franchise guy. You got to let Kirk Cousins spin it in Atlanta at least one more season, right?
No.
Stefanski's running it
back. Mac and go get Kirk Cousins for as a backup for us, but you can't ask for too much damn money, Kirk. You be wanting too much damn money. His agent's a bad boy. His agent's a bad boy.
But you have Mac Jones.
Mac is going to Minnesota, Tim. The McCarthy experience is over.
It is certainly not over.
Sure it is.
Mac can come back up, JJ.
Great.
Come back up, JJ.
You said back up.
Do you know how much faith that they're going to try to make McCarthy work? You have to justify that you let the Super Bowl winning quarterback walk.
You just let your quarterback go and he won a Super Bowl.
The Vikings were not winning a Super Bowl with Sam Darnold with all the injuries they went through last year. Let's be honest.
Hold on, say that again.
With everything that the Minnesota Vikings went through last year, Sam Darnold wasn't going to make a difference. They weren't going to go to the Super Bowl with Sam Darnold in Minnesota last year.
Didn't they have the same team and he almost took them?
No, they had a boatload of injuries last year. Their entire offensive line at one point was not playing for weeks at a time. It was not the same team as what Sam Darnold had. I'm not giving
up McBuns after 10 games, but there is a lot of pressure.
His name is McCarthy right now. There is a lot of
mediocre McCarthy. That's right.
No, his name is McCarthy.
Eminem.
Do you need me to come up with some Drake May names? Because I can. Maybe May.
Drake.
You can. Drake. Maybe better than mediocre. There's still a ceiling. There's still potential with May.
Maybe May.
Put it this way. His job ain't in question. He's going to get a raise this offseason. McCarthy, he might be fighting for his job.
Yeah, McCarthy may be out, bro. They're going to try to trade him somewhere.
They're not going to try to trade him yet. He's not going anywhere.
It's the Zach Wilson. It's the Zach Wilson treatment.
Am I the only one that thinks Kirk Cousins should stay in Atlanta and play with the coach that wanted him 2-3 years ago?
I think Stefanski's running it back at that point. I actually
like the Stefanski-Kirk Cousins relationship because he was his guy in Minnesota. Yeah, so it only feels right. He knows the terminology to step in day one, but also we don't know what Penix is going to be like. I mean, we have no
idea. The line's already built. They made changes. This line's built for lefty.
We haven't seen enough yet, you don't think? I mean, I know this. Kirk Cousins, and you guys know
he's not bad, but he ain't,
From the documentary, Kirk Cousins isn't a guy that wants to take his family and move again. Like, that's not really something he wants to do. That's why I thought we were going to see him in TV next year, but Matt Ryan leaves, goes to the Falcons, and now all of a sudden I'm starting to think Kirk Cousins is going to stay where he is.
He might.
Matt Ryan's the one, by the way, that helped Kirk Cousins get on the network for the playoffs. I don't know if you guys knew that. So
I think that team's built to win now. I think that team's built to win over Penix.
What is he on? This is his going into his last year.
Yeah, and they have an opportunity to win that division. I think division
he signed a 3-year, brother.
Did he? I thought he got a 4-year.
This is year 3.
I think he signed for 4 as well.
Is it 4?
I think he signed because remember he got signed as the guy, and then all of a sudden
180
Penix a couple of weeks later.
Oh, okay.
So anyway,
4-year 180, something like that.
This will be fun. The Seahawks and Patriots, I think, surprised all of us, even Low a little bit, even though he'll tell you he wasn't surprised that his team made it to the Super Bowl. But who's next? Who's the surprise team in 2026?
On the good side of surprise or just surprise? Because I think there's some surprises. You can say surprises. Yeah, you can be like the Seahawks.
What team is going to rise above next year that we never would have imagined would be able to do so?
They're going to rise above. Okay.
I definitely think the Texans in the AFC for sure.
Oh, okay. CJ Stroud
really I think CJ go get some therapy, man. Get that mental right, and I think he'd be all right.
Okay.
I don't think he's ever talked about it yet. Like, you could just tell, like, he's just not. He's scared to make throws. But that defense is top notch, and they're getting everybody back, and you're going to get a Tank Dell back.
Okay. I think
that would be my team is Houston.
I think next year's surprise team, especially if Aaron Rodgers doesn't retire, is going to be the Steelers. I think Mike McCarthy and Aaron Rodgers could cook up a recipe for some quick success there in Pittsburgh. The defense is pretty darn good there. They have one of the best edge rushers in all of football on their team. I think the Steelers are the team that we're talking about in December. Like, holy, look what the Steelers are doing. I think
NFC team. I got the Giants.
That would be.
I think the Giants are going to shock some people.
That would be fast. I expect the Giants to be really good in 2 years.
I think they're going to be in the playoffs next year.
Oh my goodness! Oh no! Lo, who you got, man? You haven't given us anything.
It's tough because I'm kind of like I'm already on this train of like I'm not even going to go AFC, bro, because I think the Patriots, based off the schedule next year, I think they surprise some people again. But there's always going to be hate towards the Patriots. So NFC team. I'm going to go backwards on this one and tell you who's going to surprise us. And I think that their window's closed. And a lot of people will be like, but no, they're going to be in the mix. The Detroit Lions will not be in the mix. No, I'm leaning on that side as well. I think their window's done. Yeah.
They're done.
The Bears emerging with the Packers being who they are. I think they don't get anything done. And I don't really count it as a surprise, but the 49ers, I guess, they're going to be healthy. Someone out of those 3 teams is not making playoffs next year. One of those teams is not making playoffs.
Say it again.
The 49ers are always going to be good. Give me for fun. This is almost a bold prediction. The Super Bowl just ended 2 days ago. Who's going to play in the Super Bowl in 2026? I'm not going to hold you to this, but who's going to play in the Super Bowl in 2026, Lauren?
Dude,
okay.
I don't know.
Come on.
I'm supposed to say that. I'm fresh off a wound, man.
I got the Bears playing the Steelers. The Bears playing the Steelers in 2026. What do you got, Brandon?
Gross.
I got. Damn.
I knew.
I got the Patriots playing the 49ers.
There you go.
Patriots playing the Niners.
I got the Bills getting over the hump and getting to the Super Bowl to play the 49ers.
Gross.
And SoFi. That's the game I wanted to see this year.
Definitely root for the Bills. The Bills should have been there. They blew it. Golly.
Because I would say Lamar. I want to see Lamar, but I don't want to play Lamar because I know we're going to lose.
Here's one piece. One piece of Seattle winning the Super Bowl this year that was fun for me was that as a Cowboy fan, it was nice to see DeMarcus Lawrence get a ring. He deserved it. Now, he had some stuff to say when he left Dallas, and he had some stuff to say after the game on Sunday, and we've got that video queued up, and I want to get everyone's reaction.
I hate the Dallas fans right now. Oh, we're so happy for him. Shut the heck up.
Go ahead, B. Frank. Show us what D'Lo had to say.
No, y'all weren't.
Maybe my family lives there. I'm forever going to be there, but, I know for sure I'm not going to win a Super Bowl there. So, yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. Why did you say Dallas couldn't win?
Not one lie told.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, that's not a question for me to answer right now. I'm just focused on celebrating with my guys, enjoying this moment and leaving the past where it's at. At the end of the day, I'm a Super Bowl champion now. I don't have to, even worry about situations like that no more. That situation is below me. I'm a champion. What are we talking about, really?
Wow. He said
business.
He basically said the Dallas Cowboys were below him.
As they are.
You know what? He's not the first guy we've seen leave Dallas and win a Super Bowl.
DeMarcus Ware.
Name DeMarcus.
He won't be last.
Who you drafted in the first round.
I'm happy for him. I wish Tony Romo would have gotten that opportunity. I wish Des Bryant would have gotten that opportunity. I wish Sean Lee would have gotten that opportunity. There's so many guys that I wish would have gotten the opportunity to get out of Dallas and get into a situation where they can win something. What'd you say?
It's okay. Cue it up for the Dallas Cowboys.
I mean, we might as well play the horns for the Cowboys in week 1. I mean, that's just what I expect every year.
So you're a Bears fan now, like through and through. It's over.
Well, the Bears I've always had a love affair with both the Bears and the Cowboys that's never going to end. But I'm also a realist, and right now the Bears are a much better football team than the Dallas Cowboys. They have a much better quarterback. They have a better receiver core. They have maybe not a better receiver core because I understand that George Pickens is staying right here in Dallas.
Yeah, I hear they came to an agreement. I heard they came to an agreement. They don't know the money yet, but I heard he's the highest paid receiver in the league.
He's going to be here. So
highest paid receiver.
No one has a better receiver core than the Cowboys.
Well, the receiver market is still up, so everyone's still going to get paid.
There's no way on God's green earth I'm giving George Pickens $30 million a year.
Yep, and I think he got it on a 3-year deal.
Okay,
it'll come out. It'll come out. He saves some money.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, we'll give it to you on the 3. I'm thinking of 5. I'm like, oh no.
Is it enough?
I'll disappear on you sometimes.
Is that enough?
And it could change. This is what I'm hearing.
What I'm hearing.
Is it enough to propel Dak Prescott to a Super Bowl?
No,
it's not. I agree. I can't even argue.
It's not all on Dak, man. I think Dak's had some great years. You have no defense.
This year we didn't have a very good defense.
Brother, you had the number 1 offense in the NFL.
If Dak is on Seattle,
most of those numbers came in the fourth quarter of games.
If Dak is on Seattle, are they winning a Super Bowl?
No.
Yes.
No, because you know what? They might have gotten there, but he would have blown it on Sunday.
With Clint Kubiak and Dak Prescott, I like it.
Nope. I've seen Dak in the biggest moments, and I've seen his eyes get big as saucers. He doesn't know it. He just looks lost.
You've also seen Sam in some big moments, and he had saucers, but now those saucers have drastically
up until last night. Yeah.
Sam was also a number 1 pick and played at USC and was a top-rated passer coming out of college. Dak Prescott can't say the same.
Yeah, but Dak Prescott was a Heisman Trophy finalist. He took Mississippi
because he was athletic, which
one
is not
team in the league at that time. Yes, Mississippi State was ranked number 1.
Did they win that year?
For a week.
I mean, he did you ever watch him in college? Because it was like watching Tim Tebow.
It was watching like Tim Tebow. Yeah.
That's what he did for sure.
You compared Sam all these accolades, and you just compared him to freaking Brad John. Oh my God.
From a career,
I think he's trying to argue that Brad Johnson is good.
He didn't say that though.
That's what I was trying to emulate.
Well, you should have said that. That conversation would have been minimized.
Trent Dilfer.
Yeah, Trent Dilfer's the same. Trent Dilfer vibes. Same thing. Played on a great team with a great defense and won a Super Bowl, but no one's going to say, man, Trent Dilfer's going to the Hall of Fame. No one.
So Sam Darnold equals Trent Dilfer?
From a career perspective, I don't think we're going to see Sam ever at the Super Bowl.
A career perspective? Tim, just say the Super Bowl performance and don't say anything else.
Okay.
Just say Super Bowl performance. We can all agree there. Okay. He drove that damn bus and had some stuff. Oh, y'all want me to make a play? All right, I got you.
He did make a couple plays when it was necessary.
Hey, nothing wrong with it.
I still look though at the first quarter. Just
John
the first
drove
quarter
the bus on his first chip.
There was 3 interceptions. 2 of them should have been pick sixes in the first quarter. And we're not talking about Sam Darnold today. So it's hard for me to put him up in like a great quarterback category. I can't do it.
We got to stop this word great. We got to stop it.
No, I thought it was
either good.
We had to stop.
Cool. Or damn. You're elite. Great.
Yeah,
and there's not a lot of damn. You're elite greats. There's probably 1.
I got 5.
Emmett was right.
Oh.
However you
How
felt.
can you have 5? Because I know you're putting Josh up in there, and he ain't even sniffed the Super Bowl. So he's not there.
We got to take Super Bowl out of it. Because put Josh Allen on the Seattle Seahawks, and he's winning a Super Bowl. Put Josh Allen on the 49ers, he's winning a Super Bowl. Put Josh Allen on the Bears this year.
That's just it. You can't
the ball over.
You can't put Josh Allen on those teams because Josh Allen wants $56 million a year. So there's also a stance in that too. That
from a talent perspective, to me, there's 5 guys from a talent perspective that are those elite quarterbacks: Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson. There's your top 3.
You can't even put Lamar there. You can't even put Lamar there.
Quarterback in the NFL right now.
Who's that?
And that is Pat Mahomes.
Okay, well, if Pat,
that's it.
And that's
I would argue Matt. I could argue Matt Stafford.
The Chiefs were.
We can say Stafford's
Matthew
elite.
Stafford's
what I'm saying is,
I know what you're saying though.
There's been that one guy that
that tried to emulate. That has tried to emulate. Great.
What about this year when the Chiefs were just a normal team? They had some roster issues, some injury. Patrick Mahomes didn't look like Superman this year, did he?
Mahomes
yes, he did. He was doing it all. He was doing it all, Tim. That's why he got hurt.
That's greatness.
He was doing it all. He was doing it all.
I'm not saying he's not great, but he's also
there's only one great quarterback in the NFL, Tim.
The tough part is Tom Brady is that guy, and no one's ever going to come even close. And the guy that came closest to him was still even halfway through his career, still halfway of where Tom is. And let's just say no one's even gonna replicate what Patrick has done in the next 10 years, if we're being honest. So it's like the Jordan Kobe thing, don't even try.
It'll be hard to replicate what the Chiefs have done.
It's like the 90s
not just Patrick Mahomes.
Remember the 90s basketball players? It was so many of them. They were such good players, so talented. You're just like, damn, these dudes are amazing. Who they all lose to?
MJ.
Josh Allen, Lamar, Joe, all of them. Yeah,
there was one king in that era.
Basketball is a lot different from football.
There's one king in that era, though.
Dominate in basketball.
He's dominant, bro.
In football, you need 53.
I get it, but the fact
is, since 2020, Patrick Mahomes is
dominant.
Is that guy?
Since he jumped in the game.
It was Tom Brady for 20 years, and it's been Patrick since. Let's be real.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one quarterback, bro.
We
gotta stop doing this with all these quarterbacks.
We are coming up with
There's some good quarterbacks. There's a
lot
lot
of giving me so much off-season material to talk about.
Yes, there's a lot of good ones, but they're not great yet.
We got to round up and we got to get up out of here. We're going to touch on the NFL honors really quickly. Rookie of the year was Tyler out in New Orleans.
Well deserved.
Caleb Williams got the play of the year. Christian McCaffrey
should have had multiple plays of the year.
Plays of the year. Highlights of the year goes to Caleb Williams.
Christian McCaffrey, comeback player of the year. Love that.
Great one.
Myles Garrett, defensive player of the year. Kind of a no-brainer there. Sure. Jackson Smith and Jigba, offensive player of the year. Nice. I'm good with that. He had a great season.
Clamped up in the Super Bowl. Shout out Christian Gonzalez. Just saying. But yes, my bad.
Bobby Wagner, Walter Payton Man of the Year. Congratulations.
I thought that was great.
Very distinguished award. Yep. Felt bad for him. He didn't play for the Seahawks anymore and had to be there anyway. I'm sure he was like, damn it. Just a couple of years too late. And of course, the MVP, we know Lowe disagrees with this, maybe not after Sunday. Matthew Stafford won the MVP by one vote.
I didn't disagree with it. I said I was upset at the result.
Okay.
You were mad.
So that was your.
It all came out in the pudding, didn't it?
It's a regular season award, guys.
Came out, didn't it?
It's a regular season.
Maybe Sam Darnold should have won the MVP.
No.
He couldn't even win the Super Bowl MVP where it's just him.
That's true.
And I don't think he was second. I think the kicker would have got it right after him.
Bro, we act like he didn't ball. Like, y'all.
He played well in moments, bro. I went through this. Darnold did what he needed to do, and he took the walk. He took the base.
The title game.
He took the
turned
base.
up.
He took the base on balls.
He played a lot better in the NFC title game, and he had to do more in the title game than he had to do.
He had more opportunity.
Yeah, he had to do more.
He's hella Brad Johnson, though, Tim. Hella Brad Johnson.
Oh, no, Trent Dilfer. No, Trent Dilfer.
We'll see how it circles up.
Jimmy McMahon. Jim McMahon.
No, he wasn't even Jim McMahon in the Super Bowl. Jim McMahon threw some bombs in the Super Bowl to Willie Gault. He was, to me, in the Super Bowl, his performance was that of a Trent Dilfer or or Brad Johnson, right? You know who had the best Super Bowl performance of any quarterback of all time? Phil Simms.
Phil Simms.
Phil Simms threw for 88%.
22 of like 25.
And had 3 touchdowns.
Steve Young.
No, not Steve Young. Phil Simms had the best Super Bowl ever.
Steve Young.
You're wrong, Brandon.
He threw for 6 touchdowns, Tim.
That doesn't matter.
A record that will not be broken.
How many times did the ball touch the ground in that game?
Maybe like 5.
I think he threw it 40.
Yeah. That ball didn't hit that ground very much, sir.
Phil Simms was 23 of 25.
22 for 25. Yeah.
There you go.
Sounds like a very conservative approach. The way they had old Sammy Darnold, huh? Sounds like a very conservative approach.
Not even Sam Darnold. No,
Sam Darnold threw the ball like 8 times. Come on.
He threw the ball how many times?
I don't know.
It was like 30 sometimes, but he only had like
30. And how many times? So that's volume.
He didn't have 3 incompletions, bro. 3 incompletions in the Super Bowl is incredible.
Hey, he was dotting. Phil was dotting.
Okay. Yeah, we could talk bad about Chris Simms all day, but you can't insult Phil
Simms. Best Super Bowl performance of all time, bro. Y'all better stop playing with
Phil Simms.
Okay.
I mean, you're going off quantity. I'm going off quality. And in the 90s, to be that good and the ball not touch the ground?
24, 36, 325, 6 touchdowns, no interceptions, 134.8 passer rating. He also was the leading rusher with 49 yards as well. Oh, shit. He had a 350-yard game and 6 touchdowns. Name me a guy who's done that.
I'm going Tom Brady, 28-3. That's the greatest quarterback performance I've ever seen.
That was cold.
I mean, that was the greatest second half quarterback.
That was incredible.
He was terrible in the first half.
Played for 4 quarters. It doesn't matter. He played 4 quarters, okay?
I was on my couch screaming.
Yeah, that was a crazy night. Well, listen, folks, that's going to wrap it up for today. But the QB Huddle is not going anywhere. FanStream, being a part of the network of FanStream Sports, we will stay all season. It'll probably be 2 shorter shows. We haven't exactly figured out what we're going to do, but I can tell you we will be talking about the draft. We will be talking about free agency. We will be talking about what teams should do what in the offseason. We will be talking about quarterback rankings from past to present. We will be comparing older quarterbacks to past quarterbacks. We are just going to have fun football conversations. And on top of all that, we're going to cover the UFL some. And we might bring you some Texas minor league football information. Who knows? We can talk about whatever we want because it's our show, but it will be football related, at least on this portion of it. So stay with us.
F1's around the corner. I might do some F1. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Stay with us because we're here for you all season long. We're not going to go away. In the past years we have, but this is our 3rd year and we're going to stay on all the time. It won't look like this every week. Sometimes it'll be me and Brandon. Sometimes it might be me and Lowe. Sometimes it might just be me. Sometimes it could be me with a special guest. Sometimes it could be Lauren and Brandon, and I'm not even here. We don't know what it's going to look like, but we're going to be here every single week. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and stay with us. Thank you to everyone for staying with us all season in 2025. And we look forward to a great 2026. And if we get tired during the year, We can lean on our W, not doobie. W. A lot of great. I got to get this red one, the dragon flavor, but this is great. Blue Raz. Make sure you get the discount code. Go on the barcode. Go to the website, w.gg/discount /QB Huddle. Go right there, right above my head. Any final words from either of you as we wrap this season up and go into off-season mode?
Oh, man, it was a great season, man. It's third year, man. We appreciate, Lowe getting on board and tearing us up for a long time, and then he got heartbroken just like my ass. So we sitting back here looking at it. It's all good, brother. Maybe one time somebody on this podcast.
My dog. That's my dog right there. I will jump in and cut her, but look at him. That's Drake May. That's my dog. Coming back, and he stayed out and watched ready for about 10 seconds. I'm mad. Went back in. I'm proud to be a part of this team.
He was concussed. He didn't realize the game was over.
Nah, his shoulder's banged up. I feel bad for him because there was a lot of weight on his shoulders that won't be there next year. They're gonna make some changes for him. He carried that team throughout the playoffs, or throughout the regular season. Defense had his back throughout the playoffs. We got a good team over here, man. We're young and we got money to spend still. Shout out to Vrabel. McDaniels, I'm gonna like you again in like a week, but right now I'm blaming you. So that's where I'm at still.
I blame Josh McDaniels. I blame Josh McDaniel 1,000% because the defense did their thing. Hey, folks, we're gonna take the weekend. What's that?
You know who I blame?
Who do you blame?
I blame Lauren for talking all that damn shit.
Right.
I wish no one was with them like I was, bro. No one was with them like I was.
Yeah, well, they still had training wheels.
We won't be here with you this weekend. We're going to take the weekend to reset and get ready for the off season, but expect us next Tuesday at around the same time to bring you the new off season QB Huddle. Thank you to Brandon Franklin and New Era Media for making sure that our show looks nice and pretty each and every week. Thank you to allaccessfootball.com, and thank you to FanStream Sports for making us a part of your network. We'll see y'all next Tuesday. Keep those chains moving, folks.
I think you said it backwards. It should be QB Huddle and then like a stamp, the off season. You know what I mean? Yeah. We need to challenge our producer.